The Hunger Games franchise has now joined an exclusive club that has Twilight and Harry Potter, the only franchises with 3 films that earned more than $100 million during their opening weekends. Sequels may be the only hope for the box offices this holiday season with otherwise sluggish revenues. CCTV's YaKenda McGahee has the story.
2013 was a blockbuster year for the Hollywood studios, with hit movie franchises like Iron Man 3, Hunger Games 2, and Gravity catapulting domestic movie sales to nearly $11 billion.
It tends to be a good box office when you have sequels that people want to see, movies that have a lot of buzz. Some summers you have things like Lord of the Rings, or you have an Avatar, and some summers you don't.
2014 was one of those summers.
Forget it.
But while Guardians of the Galaxy brought the crowds, it's the only 2014 film so far to earn more than $300 million in domestic ticket sales. The first time that's happened in 13 years.
It's hit or miss with these films. They're very expensive to make, they're very expensive to market, and if hoping for sequels, that if the film doesn't do well, that's 3 films you've lost because you had a trilogy planned.
Third quarter attendance and profits plunged at the 3 largest U.S. theater chains, AMC, Regal, and Cinemark. But there's 1 quarter left, the critical holiday movie season. The studios are betting on some big-name stars, like The Hunger Games' Jennifer Lawrence, and big blockbuster films to save the 2014 box office. And for the most part, the studios are relying on a winning Hollywood formula: sequels.
Word.
Like Horrible Bosses 2, the final film in the Hobbit trilogy, and the 6th Madagascar installment. But no movie has garnered more hype than the 3rd serving of Hunger Games, split into 2 parts.
The biggest benefit for splitting a novel into 2 movies is you actually just get more of the novel in the movies,
And more money into the franchise. Just as critics predicted, this film is catching fire at the holiday box office, raking in $123 million its opening weekend. But will these familiar franchises and other releases like Exodus and Annie bring good tidings and cheer?
Interstellar's already opened and gotten fantastic reviews. The Hobbit definitely will do well because the first 2 did well. That should be another excellent film. The Hunger Games certainly as well. But 3 films may not be enough to salvage the year.
But perhaps they could at least salvage the holiday box office season. YaKenda McGahee, CCTV, Los Angeles.